Timothy Tobin thinks he has a better way to build homes. It's easier on the environment, and it's easier on the wallet. His secret? Steel.
It's comfortable. I'd live here.
Tobin owns Eagle Companies in Chillicothe, where he designs and builds modular structures for customers across the country and beyond. Inside a massive shed at Eagle, he has been creating model homes made of steel. It's taken more than 3 decades to develop his vision.
But this is a 30-year assembly of going out to projects and coming back and say, hey, we can do better. We got to move this and we got to change this. And that's how you got here. You couldn't have just done this from scratch.
His 1-bedroom model covers about 1,000 square feet. A conventional home that big would cost upwards of $200,000. Tobin's steel home would cost $150,000. Plus, it's energy saving. The house is pressurized. That means the air does not have to be circulated to be cooled or heated nearly as frequently as in a conventional home.
You open that door and you can slowly open it and you can feel the pressure.
Yeah, it pushes out.
I'm going to turn on the bathroom fan, exhaust fan, which is about 60 CFM. Okay? Watch what happens there. And all I'm going to do here is take a little bit of exhaust from my exhaust fan. That's how sensitive this building is.
The pressurization helps reduce energy costs. With a steel home, that could be 70% less than in a conventional dwelling.
This is a fraction of the energy.
Tobin says he could build this sort of home in Chillicothe and transport it any place in the continental U.S.
Because I can move this in 2 sections. Like this is 12 foot wide, 44 foot long. That's 1 truckload. That's the maximum length I can put on a truck. Width-wise, height-wise, all things included. We've learned to maximize our trucking and our freight cost.
Still, the house is strong enough to withstand the world's most challenging climates.
I can put this thing on the North Pole, 4-foot snow loads.
And it could hold up to tornadoes and other natural disasters.
Absolutely. It'll stand up to a seismic earthquake at level 4. It has to.
The outside need not be only steel. Traditional looks are possible too.
You can put anything on the exterior. You can go back to a brick facade. You can go back to a stucco facade.
And he's working on a second model that uses less steel for the interior to create a more traditional look.
But this is our conventional interior. So we're now moving back to conventional drywall, mud, tape, latex paint, flooring. Here we're going to have shiplap, pine shiplap.
Why hasn't steel caught on with residential housing? In part, Tobin blames fear of change. Building steel homes requires new skill sets and knowledge.
Steel is not easily assembled. It takes skill. It's not a carpenter. It's not the simplicity of going to Home Depot or you can't go there. This is a piece of equipment.
But he says construction methods have to change to save the environment, an issue that turns him emotional.
And I want you to learn how to save your energy. I want to teach you that. This is a platform I want to show to the colleges and to that generation. Don't be scared of this. Don't be scared. We can get here.
Not only does his design save energy, but the steel is carbon-free, and the other building materials also are friendly to the environment.
And we got to use countertops that aren't granite and they're not a cold sink. We got to use pine instead of particle board. There's no pine or particle board here. That's taboo. We've got to use vinyl siding from Italy that's virgin. This has no chemicals in it whatsoever. We got to slow down. We got to start respecting what God's given us here on this earth. We all got to live here to the end of our natural life. I don't want to live I don't want to live with 120-degree weather. I don't want to live with -20. I've been in both environments. I don't want to live there.